So here we go again. Here's the data again. Here's the null alternative again. Here's the computed statistics because we're going to need them. And now we're going to talk about the p-value approach. In the p-value approach, you look for t's in the tables on each side of the observed t, this 1.9549. And so I went to the tables, I looked along degrees of freedom equals 29, and I found these two values next to each other. So we need one bigger than 1.95, that is 2.045. It's just slightly bigger. And the next one left of it that's a bit smaller is 1.699. So these pair were next door to each other, side by side, in the tables. So we tried this one other time and we just couldn't find anything close, but this time we can find two values. They say the values bracket the observed t value. One's above, one's below. And then we look up on top and look at the tail probability that goes with those. So here we are. And then we say to ourselves, it's a two-sided test. So to get the p-value, I have to double the tail area. This is as close as I can come to the tail area because I can't look this number up in the tables. So we would say that the p-value is between double each of those, 0.1, and this one, double that, 0.05. So it's not less than 0.05. Now I'll just continue up here, I guess. So once again, we failed to reject HO at the alpha equals 0.05 significance level. And the p-value is pretty close to 0.05. I'll say it though. We failed to reject because since the p-value is less. Sorry, is greater than. It's greater than. It's easy to get that backwards. It's not less than 0.05. It's greater than 0.05. Because it's between 0.05 and 0.1. So to go from 0.05 to 0.1, you're getting bigger. So it's between those two numbers, so it's bigger than 0.05. p-value is greater than 0.05, so we fail to reject the null hypothesis at that level, 0.05 level of significance. And then we would say, as we said before, that we can't draw the conclusion that the mean has changed. It's too easy for the mean, if the mean was 12.57, it's too easy to get this kind of unusual value. It's not unusual enough to be considered statistically significant. Okay, so we've done two-sided, one-sided, and now we just have to go over and see how it looks on the calculator. And what do I have here? I have the taller by sound of voices data, and I'll also have the midge trap data. Is that here on this sheet? It says no, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so I'm turning this off, and I'm going back to my office, and I'm cranking up my document camera, and we'll go through these two sets of data using a t-test in the calculator. Here we go.